It's time to do a case study analysis. Here's the recipe. To successfully create a case study analysis, I recommend that you first create a feedback form. Before you do anything, read the case all the way through and don't worry about taking notes. Then you'll take your case analysis feedback form and you fill it out with the criteria section having your big ideas and the feedback section having all the smaller details. You might think that this is an extra step that you can skip and save time. You'd be wrong. This extra step sets you up so that you can create everything in outline form and then all you have to do is put in paragraph form. Since I started doing it this way, without a doubt I've saved hours of work. Now let's go to the ingredients. The first ingredient are stakeholders. I like to highlight them in my book so I can find them easy. When you discuss stakeholders, define them in their roles, not job titles. That means you need to use words like instructional designer, project manager, partner, subject matter expert, target audience, funding source, and clients in this list. Each stakeholder gets their own paragraph. An example is, the subject matter expert is Dr. Gino. His role is, and then it goes on. The next ingredient are key design challenges. This is in terms of ADDIE. As you read this case, think, what are they in the ADDIE model and what are the challenges? You need to describe these challenges. For the next ingredient, case-specific challenges, it's important to think about some key words. Case-specific are going to mean challenges that relate to time, funding, learning environments, and different perspectives. The middle ingredient has to do with readings and personal experiences. For personal experiences, find a way to relate to the case and briefly describe it. Usually you get 2 readings with your case. As you read them, you should be thinking of how to relate it to the case. Briefly describe what you learned in those cases, in those readings, and then apply it to the case. One of the last ingredients, you put forward 2 possible solutions. These solutions should be both plausible and address both the case-specific and ADDIE challenges described above. As you're doing this section, you should be thinking, what would I do in this situation? For either of the solutions, there's going to be both pros and cons, and this is the section where you describe them. The final ingredient is choosing the best solution. Choose the solution that best fits your constraints and requirements. Describe why it's the best solution and how it can be flexible. You discussed some cons above. Now it's time to describe how you'll overcome them. If you follow my recommendations, you'll have a feedback form that goes from looking like this to one that looks like this. Now all you have to do is type. Your ideas are organized and all the details will fall into place. You can type your paper quickly. Good luck.